Welcome to the YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. There's a woman in this room. It's not Pam, my wife, by the way, but maybe you've never met her, you've never seen her before. And I think it's time for you to see this woman who is in this area and see what she's up to and see what she's doing. So we're going to go in there and surprise her in just a moment, okay? But here is a painting which was done of my father and a very powerful incident that happened in his life. There were several dreams and an experience that he had years ago. We won't get into that, but that's hanging here in the lobby, always reminding me of him and what a great man of God he was. All right, without any further delay, let's walk in here. We've had to put some things together. So we're doing it in this area, and this lady here is doing, hello, 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 hello. I'd shake your hands, but they look nasty. Oh, are you gonna hit me? All right, now this lady.
This is a sickle.
Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Well, wait a minute. Let me tell everybody who you are, because this lady, I've known her a long, long time, and many of you have heard me mention her, but this is my sister. And I always say older sister, not old sister. Older because she's just a little bit older than me, not much. We're about the same, pretty close to the same age. But she is handling all of the Holy Land relic display, and we don't want to show you everything. We want you to come to see it when it's up. We don't even have a deadline date right now, really. Who's making the cabinets? The Amish, right? Mm-hmm. Amish are making the cabinets, and we're looking at August or September, maybe getting some of them, we hope. August. But is this a long process?
Oh gosh, yeah.
But what do you have to do in this process? Tell them, and talk real loud because I'm the only person that has a mic here.
Well, we have all these antiquities, such as this piece, which is from the early Bronze era, and it's in surprisingly good shape.
It is.
Just has
just
a
one
couple
little
of
chip.
little, yeah. In the Bronze period, we have to determine what time period each piece is from. Then we have to determine what it was for. Then you have to catalog everything, which is you have to write a description of everything. It has to have a number. And then we're going to have to, of course, do signage and that sort of thing. And, we've changed, how we've changed everything so many times. You were going to build on the OCI property and so on. And so I won't get into all that. But so there have been a lot of delays, and that's part of the problem. Here's a Bronze Age oil lamp. So they would put the wicks here.
Is that one of the earlier ones?
Yeah,
bronze would be earlier.
This is the earliest that they
If I'm not mistaken, too, this lamp is, I'll let you go, you have the gloves on there. So
Iron Age.
All right, but that's one of the early ones. When you see that form, it's my understanding that's some of the first lamps that were made.
This was the very earliest.
Okay.
Found, and then they moved into the Iron Age.
I've been to the Holy Land 40 times, and she knows more than I do about this stuff.
Well, this came back. A heavier version of this one came back during the late Crusader period.
That almost looks like writing in there. It's not.
No,
is that writing?
No, it's just.
It's just like almost like a leaf has got in there or something.
Well,
I don't know.
Just the earth encrustation.
Now, in the case right there, you have some animals. Just show us one. And these have these came from shops, and we actually have a book that thick with the pictures and the customs, all the things that come with that. And that's made of bronze, isn't it? Mm-hmm. See the number on that? There's a number on all of these. So and there's many bronze pieces. In fact, I don't want Charlie to show you this because, like I said, I want to surprise you when you come to the museum. There's trays and trays of bronze here. And
these things I think were weights.
Yeah. See,
they're very heavy.
Yeah, are they probably lead, bronze, lead?
I'm not sure. I haven't really been able to research.
She does, now think about this. She has to actually research every single piece. Oh, you've already got some packed up.
Yeah.
Okay, there's her sheet.
This is stuff that we're not putting in the museum. This is just extra stuff.
Okay. And what we will do is we'll trade things out if the Lord tarries, every 2 years we'll go in and put in stuff that people have not seen.
I think every year probably we'll we'll switch it up a little bit because
But-
it's going to be a lot. Right now, it's going to be a lot smaller than you had originally intended.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
And we'll still have room, but we'll have to switch out for everybody to see what they're going to see. So this is something that we have wanted to do. We call it the Holy Land Relic Display. Not so much a museum, kind of is that, but it's
Maybe you might even call it the land that Jesus knew.
the land. Yeah, that's really, well, there you go. That's really what we talked about years ago. But it'll be at the lodge on the property, right in the middle floor. We've cleared out everything in that middle floor of our really beautiful 3-story lodge. And so people keep asking me this, say, hey, when will it be ready? We can't wait to see it. We can't wait to go through it. And it is a lot of work. Again, putting the categorizing, give me the right word,
Now my mind is.
yes, that's what happens to me all the time.
Yeah, you know,
But we have to
documentation.
document every
That's not
piece,
the word, but-
number every piece, tell what it is. And again, they will have signs, and the signs, we don't even know how long that's going to take. It'll take a long time. I'm hoping to have something by fall, but we do not know yet. But we want it to be good. Look, that's a beautiful piece right there.
This is also bronze. A lot of the bronze you'll notice has dark. They painted dark designs on it, but this is a really nice piece.
It sure is. And so it's going to have everything in it. I mean, it's going to have, we haven't got to the glass. We've not got to a lot of the historic pieces.
Well,
but
see, we also want to tell, I'm visualizing a sensory experience where you're not just going to come in and look at this stuff. For example, if it's Bronze Age, you're going to learn what was happening biblically.
yeah, this
During that time,
this
and
is
what was
Abraham,
happening
Isaac, and
in the
Jacob lived.
culture
Yeah,
during
yeah.
that time.
Yeah.
Like during this period, during the Bronze period, that's like 3200 to 1200 BC. One thing that happened biblically during that time was the Assyrians invaded.
Yeah, and
You know,
took
the
the tribes.
Iron Age, which is this period, takes you up from the end of the Bronze Age up to the time that up to like 586 BC when Nebuchadnezzar came in.
Yeah.
So you'll know what was happening
Biblically. I love that. I love that idea.
when you look at all of these things.
And this is nothing compared to what we have. Nothing. This is just very much okay. So what we want to share with you is it's going to be a great opportunity for kids, adults, parents to come and see the things of the Bible. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful piece right there. That's an arrowhead, bronze arrowhead. Wow. And so thank you for joining us. Now, I just want to tell you, this is not only my sister who's heading this up, but Diane has been my personal assistant. Is it 2 years now? About or longer?
Right after Mom died.
Okay. And I didn't have a personal assistant. And I wish, I'm going to say this to her, I wish I would have hired her years ago. Many years ago, I had one of the best assistants I ever had. You know them was Gina Bean and Larry. Fantastic, unbelievable people. And when Gina left, if I'd have thought about it, I should have said, you know, Diane, come on in, because she takes care of my breakfast. She gets my lunch. I mean, and she is just,
I'm smart.
yes, she's smart. No, she is smart. She really is. She's a genius. And here's what I love about her. You never see her on her phone just goofing off. You never see her, oh, this is a day from hell. I can't believe I'm having such a bad day. Oh, I can't believe, blah, blah. Never complains. And she literally works nonstop. She's just like me. We have, her and I have a DNA. I think we got that from Granddad Baby, because he got up, he went all day, and he just went all day up into his 80s. And we just have that in us to work, not be lazy, not sit around. Okay, so this is the woman I wanted to tell you about, Diane Stone, my sister. And we won't talk about age, but she's just a little bit older than I am. Because, you know, you don't ask women three things.
No, you don't.
Wait, no, you don't ask her four things.
Nobody believes I'm older than you anyway.
Listen to you. You never ask a woman, you never look at her and say, oh, are you pregnant? Because I've done that once and she wasn't.
I did
I will
that
not
once,
do
too.
that again. I will
I
never
was
do
going to
that.
give a pregnant woman my seat at Warrior Fest and found out she wasn't pregnant.
It's so bad.
She
You never
wasn't
ask them, did they
watching.
dye their hair? Okay. You never ask, and the other thing you never ask, oh, is that ring real? No, no. Just stay away from those questions and you'll get along with everybody, okay? So Diane, thank you. I want to brag on you and tell you how much I appreciate you being able to help me. And I know that when you get to be a certain age, people retire, but you're probably like me. I don't plan on retiring. I'm just going to keep working till I can't work, or preach till I can't preach. So thank you for all your help. And one of these days, you'll be able to pass through Cleveland and say, let's get off the Cleveland exit. Let's go look at the relic display. And we've already talked to the city. You know, we've got approval for things and all this, and it's going to be a really good thing, and we're appreciative of that as well. So thank you guys for joining me. Give us a thumbs up if you'd like to learn more about this type of thing, because you will one day. I guarantee you that. Now you can hear the latest word on the last days that reveals details of where we are now and what and where major events will happen in the near future from the world's leading prophetic teachers. The 2023 Prophetic Summit is now available to everyone on 13 CDs or on 13 DVDs, and also available on an audio flash drive. Here are the speakers and their messages. Jonathan Cahn explained how the demon gods have returned. Lance Wallnau used a whiteboard and taught, "This is about to change everything." And also the eye-opening message, "Heaven is about to do an earth invasion." Mark Biltz used Hebrew charts and pictures to illustrate his messages, called Connecting the Dots, and one called The Stunning Harbingers of Things to Come. Bill Cloud, a master of Hebrew, taught on the spirit of prophecy and the spirit of idolatry. He also revealed the secret of repairing the breach. Jimmy Evans took us on a fascinating journey from the 1800s to this present age, explaining the timeline of prophetic events. Now here's what I did. I used numerous scriptures and pictures to illustrate these 5 messages. Something I have missed concerning the pre-tribulation rapture. The next message was called The Secret of the Wedding and the Marriage of the King. You will also hear in this series the fascinating revelation from the book of Daniel, called the future millennial events and the first 75 days when Jesus rules on earth. You will also discover amazing details when Christ returns to earth in the message, White Lightning, the King Messiah, and his battle map. In my 5th message, discover the 4 biggest things that will happen just before the rapture of the church. Now, you will enjoy 13 hours, imagine that, 13 hours of dynamic prophetic teaching that will leave you encouraged, excited, and informed about the last days. The CD album is $65, and the offer number for that is 23PS-CD. The DVD album is $95, and that offer number is 23PS-DVD. Now, the DVDs will have all the pictures and the PowerPoints and the scriptures that were on the screens. Don't forget that. The audio flash drive is also available for $65 by requesting it and using offer number 23PS-USB. You can call toll-free at 1-888-21-BREAD or order online at our website at perrystone.org, or send the offer number and send us a note with the check to Perry Stone Ministries, P.O. Box 3595, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. I can guarantee you this. This is going to be the best prophetic series in the 47-year history of our ministry. You will be prepared, you will be informed, you will know the times and seasons, and you will know what to do. So go ahead and order the 13 CDs or the DVD album or the 13 messages that are on the audio flash drive, and do it today. God bless you.
If you enjoyed this YouTube content, there's an important website you should know about: perrystone.org. Perrystone.org is an essential resource for the latest books, audiovisual presentations, and digital products from Perry Stone Ministries. Resources that cover the same kinds of topics discussed in the program you just watched. Stop in and see all that's available at perrystone.org.